A very good morning to you and welcome to Metropole TV, your #1 premier business channel across East and Central Africa. My name is Tabitha Muthoni and today we bring you up to speed on what has been trending or what has been happening on the business front. Now, you can get talking to us on our SMS line 20146. We are live across our social media platforms at Metropole TV KE, and also get talking to me at Tabitha Muthoni on Twitter. And now, a very good morning to you. Welcome to Business AM. I'm sitting in for my colleague, Simba Elijah Charles Kiage. Let's get started. And now, for the first time in 57 years, we are unable to celebrate Madaraka Day at a public gathering because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Instead, I will address you from State House. Now, these were the words of our President Uhuru Kenyatta yesterday at the Madaraka celebrations from State House. Now, this being a day that we commemorate self-governance after decades as a Kenyan colony, the question is, where are we as a nation today? Now, digesting what the President said, together in unity, we should remain as we fight the coronavirus pandemic today, which was uncalled for, unprepared for, has paralyzed our sources of livelihood. We are at a rock bottom and can only be left to dream, but how do we move past this pandemic? Now, we have to reimagine them, our dreams instead, and as the President clearly said, rock bottom is actually a foundation you can build on. I totally concur with him on the foundation building, but the question is, how do we move on past an unknown future, a pandemic that has paralyzed our businesses, put life on a slow motion? This is something we shall be discussing later on in the economic review segment with our resident analyst, Mr. Othiambo Ramogi. But for now, let's cross over to international borders, where we see Britain reopening its borders and some schools as lockdown eases. The easing of strict measures will mean classes will restart for some younger children. Up to 6 people can meet outside in England. Outdoor markets can reopen, elite competitive sport can resume without spectators, and more than 2 million of the most vulnerable will now be allowed to spend time outdoors. But with Britain recording one of the highest death rates from COVID-19, many, especially parents of school-going children, are worried that it is happening too soon, including a number of scientists who advised government have warned it could lead to a second spike in infections. Well, ministers have, however, been wrestling with how to kickstart the economy, which has been devastated by the lockdown, to curb the spread of COVID-19, while avoiding a possible second wave of infections, which would rather cause further damage. Now, a survey for the National Foundation for Educational Research found that school leaders estimated 46% of parents would keep their children at home because of concerns, fears echoed by some health officials. Britain has recorded more than 38,000 deaths from confirmed COVID-19 cases, while the Office of the National Statistics, and other sources of data put the figure of fatalities from suspected and confirmed cases at 48,000. Well, narrowing that back home here, what are your fears when the economy reopens? We expect the economy to reopen from on April 6th, and when schools reopen, when the curfew is normal, get talking to us on our SMS lines on our SMS line 20146 on what you think or what you expect from the reopening of our economy, and probably what's the way forward. How do we move on post COVID-19? Is there really even a post COVID-19? Get talking to us on our SMS line 20146. We are live at Metropole TV KE, that is on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Get Talking to Us, and also Get Talking to Me at Tabitha Muthoni on Twitter as well. And for now, we take a very short break, but when we do come back, we take a look, or we take you to the social media since where we get to see what's happening locally, Pan-African and internationally. A very good morning to you. My name is Tabitha Muthoni.